Hello kids. Welcome on the channel, True Value Stories. Here morals are taught.
Once there lived an elderly man in a small countryside house in America. He was kind, calm, and well respected. Old man has a foolish servant to look after him. His doctor prescribed him a special medicine, a thick, dark liquid that looked almost like black ink. The man trusted his young house helper to take care of him and give him the medicine on time. Now, the helper was loyal, but not very smart. Flashback, his funny mistakes. This wasn't the first time the helper had made silly mistakes. One morning, he made coffee for his master. Instead of sugar, he added salt. And mix it with spoon without noticing that it was salt. He didn't do such things deliberately, but because he was foolish. He gave that coffee to his master. The old man took one sip and almost choked, so much salty coffee. Oh my God, he cried. Meanwhile, the helper smiled proudly and said, Sir, I tried a new recipe today. Another day, while helping him get ready, the helper placed his shoes on the wrong feet. As the old man tried to walk, he stumbled awkwardly. The helper looked and said seriously, I think the floor of the room is uneven today. Once in the kitchen, the helper burned toast until it turned completely black because he was whistling and thinking about something else and was not mentally present there. But instead of throwing it away, he served it confidently. Sir, extra crispy, just the way people like it. The old man was amazed at how a burnt toast could be crispy. It was totally black. He was so foolish that one day he began to argue his own reflection, considering him to be someone else trying to imitate him. The old man found him pointing and complaining to the mirror. Despite all this, the old man never got angry. He knew the helper had a good heart, just not a sharp mind. One day, it was time for the medicine. The helper went to the table where the medicine bottle was kept. Right next to it, there was also a bottle of black ink, almost identical in appearance. Without paying attention, he picked up the ink bottle. He poured it into a cup. As both were equally black and there was not much difference, the caretaker brought the medicine and handed to his master. The old man, trusting him completely, drank it calmly without realizing that it was not medicine. Moments later, after patient had taken the dose of ink, the helper returned to the table and froze. The real medicine bottle was still there, untouched. His face turned pale. His hands started shaking. He told his master about the mistake and asked what should be done. Now the master replied softly, Now give me a piece of blotting paper to swallow. Moral, stay calm in difficult situations. Panic only makes things worse.